And they eventually found out why. It's because the white noise in the flight, in the airline, is dulling all your senses, right, including your taste. So that's why you end up basically closing off and then not actually even experiencing the world in the same way. The water that comes here is white noise water. Like, we did it that way so that you actually do tune more into the inside. And once you do that and you actually are able to detach, the most interesting thing is, I want you to think for a moment, right? See how strong your memory is. Think of any time between 0 and 14 years old. Everyone just shut your eyes for a moment, all right? 0 to 14 years old, and a moment that was very, very special to you. You could be any age, maybe you're 12, maybe you're 9. And just think for a moment, at that time, something that happened to you at that moment, either because you were feeling very loved, or you were feeling inspired, or you're feeling connected. And just remember, where were you? Like, which country were you in? Were you at your home? Were you on a holiday with your parents? Were you connecting with someone that you love or someone important to you as well? And just see how strong that memory was. And just observe, to what extent have you been thinking about this little person recently? Because that little person right now is looking up to you. And think, does that little person look at you now, and are they proud of you? Are they feeling that they made a good use of their life? Are they feeling you should be doing more? Right? Because that person still exists here today. And then open your eyes and think about your age today, whatever age you are, and think about where you are in that river at the moment today. And are you living the kind of life that you want to be living? And are you proud of yourself and where you are right now? And then finally, like, however much time there is, like from that younger person to where you are today, just try closing your eyes again and take yourself to the future. Maybe you're going to take yourself out 10 years or 20 years, but just pick an age when you are much older than you are today, much wiser than you are today. And here you have the same chance, just like that little kid was looking at your life today and thinking, oh, you're old. You can look at this future self in the future and say, well, you're old. And look at all this time that went from where you are today here in 2022 to that person that you can now imagine in the future. And think of where you are living, what you're experiencing, what impact you're making, who's around you. And just observe for a moment this thought and the extent to which you can see it clearly as your vision. And is it as clear as your memory? And if you open your eyes, when I sit here, some people look at the fountain, some people look at the pool. I look over there. Because you'll see that when you look over there, you can see the spring at the beginning of your life. You can actually pinpoint that memory you had of when you were younger. Where are you along the river when you were having that memory? You can keep going and you can see the moment right now today showing up in the present. And if you kept on going, you can even see that person you're going to be in the future. They all are there, in the same way that you could watch a movie and it takes an hour and a half, or you can actually pull out the reel and you've got the whole movie right in front of you, and you can go to any point. You can time travel to the past, you can time travel to the future, and you get to choose what this movie is going to be. So true detachment isn't when you are still in the river detaching, but you're still wet. It's when you actually get out of the river and out of time, and you can see all of time from beginning to end. And suddenly, nothing is rushed, and all is accomplished. So that's the power of detachment. If everyone just shuts your eyes one more time, and just take a deep breath in, and then out. And just let this question sit on you. Why are you here? Why are you here? Not just why are you here at Vision Villas in Bali at the end of 2022, but why are you here on the planet or in this reality at a moment in time in a new millennium when there is more challenge and more opportunity than any other time in humanity? Why you? Why now? And open your eyes. And if you're feeling that your why needs to be bigger, today's the day to expand. Let's head back inside.